topic is that how is the technology impacting youth? First lead is that reduce physical activity. Third is that camp out and edition, and the third lead is that easiest way of interaction, and the fourth list is just any another lead. So GD start 3 2 1. So, gentlemen, as we have seen that our youth are the continuously busy with the social media and all that thing. It's there are lots of the advantages and disadvantages also. But if you think about our youth, they are going with the disadvantages. Means they are misusing this all the things.
Yes, definitely.
Actually, I
See,
think
there is an
I
advantage
would
and
also
disadvantage of such type of technology which has been introduced in the 20th century this way. So we have to consider that this has given us n number of advantages here. For example, today we can study by using technologies. We can communicate with people by technologies. So this is a great milestone for the humankind.
So I want to elaborate the point given by Rahul Ravi sir that during the COVID time, schools and colleges were off, and this was the way to interact with the teachers and continue the studies.
Yeah,
I partially
but
agree with
also
Sanatani,
when
and my point is that
Children,
it came
as we
out
have
as a
seen
way
that
of
the
new
modern
addition
text has
because
affected a lot many children, as we have found that the physical activities has been reduced a lot, because we have found that the all the games such as the individual has to play, such as football,
yeah.
basketball.
I want to add on the point was that
yes,
physical
yes,
activity
gentlemen,
is
Vikrant,
reduced
but
because
I
of
would
the
like to
It
point
has
out
also
certain
reduced
points
the
that if student of IT, they person is student IT Kanpur, and several other person who is very enthusiastic about sports. And they used to use it for their advancement, their to achieve something, and for that they used to regularly visit YouTube and other platform. They also used to take online clothing. So one-sided stand cannot be taken. It is serving both pros and cons. So I'd rather choose that it came as a form of new addition.
yeah, completely agree.
uh,
But I want to
social
add on
media
the point is
it
that
also
why
enhances
their physical
the
activity is reduced
person
because of the indoor game, because they are the busy with the mobile phone game and they don't want to play outdoor game. That's why their physical activity is reducing
Yeah,
and
well,
their
I
brain
agree with the
Yes,
point.
yes,
capability
yes.
It
is
is
also
only
reduced.
one
Actually, I
aspect
agree
of
with the
that,
point.
one aspect of the technology. But when to the other side, there is a lot of advantages. Not only advantages, but people are doing very great in their field. Either it is education, or it is health, or it is startup. Like they know where the demand more it is, and they know where the availability and where are the scope of that thing. So it can provide a lot of it. So about the addition, I think that it is a main part.
The basic
with
concept
that.
of technology is just to reduce the human effort, and this technologies has greatly developed or have reduced our effort. For example, you can see
Uh,
yes, please. Yes, yes.
Rahul sir said that
it
the
reduces.
basic advantage of the technology that it reduces the human effort. But nowadays, human reduce their efforts in that manner that they don't want to do anything physical. They are preparing for robots, and these robots are working for themselves. They didn't even want to move. So that will make them physically disabled in few times, and
Yes, this
they
this
are
is
only
also
working
one of
on
the
their mind.
valid reason, because these days the kids are developing obesity and other heart problems are occurring at the age of 20 to 25, as the reports also states that. But all we need to do is focus more on the technological ways so that we can develop, and meanwhile we have to concentrate on our physical activities as well.
Yeah,
I agree
completely
Introduction
with
of
Yes,
you,
sir,
agree.
and
And
the
I
gentlemen.
want
but
to
I
add on the
partially agree
point
with
that
Harshit, brother, but I would like to point out that there are certain persons who are taking online training to remove obesity, to get better physical health, all the same time online coaching from different sports athletes and all to improve their fitness. So again, there is
To
huge scope for both the sides. So it's depend upon the perception and acumen of an individual, what he
I
is willing
agree
to
with
I
achieve
would
Govind Bhai,
like
and
and
to
I
how
want
is
to
add
add one more
uh,
point to the Harshit Bhai. That is that the way there is a lot of things that alternatives are for the physical fitness. Like there is gym, there is marathon and sports. A lot of things there are alternatives. When we talk about technology, there is no much alternative, and we are in the era that the technology is all the thing that we have to live.
I'm
So,
talking about.
as
I'm not talking about that 10% who want to stay fit. I'm talking about rest 50 of the 50 or 60% who just sit idly and
Yes,
watch their
gentlemen, I
work on
agree
the
with
phone.
your point, but we
So
have
with
seen
that,
that with the upcoming of the
the
modern
obesity
text, the
and the
physical activities has reduced
unhealthy
so much
hygiene
that has
is
affected
increasing.
many of the children. As we have found that most of the children being affected of the physical health, as we have seen that the fat has increased so much in
Gentlemen, I want to add on the point.
So
There
Vikrant,
was
as you
also
said,
the
but
one
I
thing is that
want
the
to add a
easiest way
point
of
that
the communication.
for the health, the various apps and websites are providing online consulting about the health things like
Yeah, I
maintain
got
the
your
physique
point,
and
and
Yes,
I
sir,
diet.
want to
gentlemen.
add on the point is that they are the easiest way of interaction. As we can see that in the recent era, person are feeling shy to interact in the outdoor, but they are okay and they are comfortable in the internet platform. So this is the easiest way of the interaction also.
See, yes,
But
definitely. When
this
you consider
easiest way
about
of
the
interaction make
technology,
them the introverts, because when they go out and they have to interact with person in real, they are not able to interact with them because they have a the habit of interacting virtually, where sometimes they just are on a call or they won't see the faces whom they are interacting. So when
I
they go
totally
out
agree
and they
with
have to
you.
talk in
And
person,
this part is also
they
come in
find
the came
their
out of Edison
issues in
because
that.
in the Edison all the things like interaction and moving towards the online things that is the YouTube and promoting the thing that you want to like advertising all the things have gone under the new type of Edison. And I think that the scope today is very large because not only the country we have to just expand and just explore all over the world and can promote all the things that we have to do.
adding upon Praveen Kumar's point, I
Through
would also like to say that the technology and the internet, which has n number of information stored in it, and a person can ultimately use for his ultimately consume it so that he enhances his own knowledge.
Yeah,
and
Regarding
we
the
also
purpose
get
of
the
communication,
international
we can also
exposure
organize certain
through
corporate meetings
technology.
and high level meetings with certain several big officers or company officials. So the interactions, level of interactions is also different. The magnitude of interaction is also different. So that we are here attending a group meeting and we are sitting in different part of India. So but still we are communicating with each other and we are preparing for the defense. So here again we are working for the benefit of us. So rather than and
Totally agree with
from the
Purit bhai.
physical,
And the best example that we have felt in the COVID times, like in the COVID times, all the institutions, like all the offices and the schools, all going to the technology like the online mode. And there is a very good experience on that. And we have
yeah.
also know that there are certain things that
Yeah,
they
I
have
got
been
your point. I want to
disadvantages.
add on the point is that in the COVID pandemic, two things happened. One thing is that the student who want to learn a lot, they did it, and the another thing is happened that the person who are the good in the study, but due to the alone in their home, due to the busy with their game, they lost their career. They make their career and all the things in the worst manner. They totally dependent on the indoor game instead of the outdoor game in the coming of this pandemic.
See, eventually we have to
Uh,
consider
I want
about the
to.
multitasking activities which the technology has given to the kids. For example, today the kids can do multitasking, and here parents have to play a vital role here. They have to install several software so that they can keep a check on their child that are they in a secure environment or not.
uh,
yeah, very
I would
I
gentlemen,
want
like
to
to
add a
add
point
from the
some
above
research
that
points.
we have seen many celebrities that have emerged through the social media. They have posted their creativity on the Instagram and YouTube, and they emerged as an influencer and
very
making
good.
their
I totally
identity.
agree with that.
Nowadays
It
we can
provides a
see that our
platform.
youth
It
want
provides
to
a
become
platform
the
to the
famous
youngsters.
influencer because they seen them and they thought that they will do, but they don't think about that there are the certain cases will be happen in the like and more than that. That was the reason that youth
Uh,
are using the mis of our
I
technology.
totally agree with
I
that,
would
and
like to add
this
Rahul
is the
sir's point.
platform which provided the platform to the youngster. Like we have the world's one of the world's largest youngsters, so it provide a platform to the that because utilize all the youngster in a good mode that is impossible. So it provide utilization technique like for the internet we can just do what we can, what we want. So I think that this is that part.
I would like to counter Praveen's point. You just said from internet we can learn what we want, but for that you need the industry exposure, or you have to go out. You can learn that driving from your YouTube, but when you go out, you have to work on your gears. You have to work on your race and clutch. So it's like that. You can learn theoretically from internet, but when you have to go out and you have to work on your
Ashit
driving
Gokare, see
or
the technology has changed. Today we have simulators. We can even fly airplanes, aircrafts in simulators. So yes, you are saying that there is no practical experience, but it's fine. Your argument is correct. But we have simulators. The technology has developed, so we are approaching nearby. And for
Uh,
example, you can
uh,
see when Sanatani Abhay told that even games are spoiling kids' life. As you can see, there are n number of games, n number of activities which kids can learn from it. You can learn new words from it. You can go for puzzles, chess, playing chess. This will definitely improve a kid's mentality.
But
I totally
there,
agree
Yes,
but
with Rahul
gentlemen.
Ravi,
Abhay,
and the
Or
defense
Abhay,
have
I
also
agree
used
with
this
the
technique
things
like
that
in the service selection board. After when you qualified the AFSB, then AFSB, then there is a pilot testing which based on the responses and which tested by with help of the technologies and with help of the responses. So I think that this is that topic.
gentlemen, moreover,
uh,
internet has
So as
created a one word of its own, upon which we can learn anything, we can know about anything. Moreover, we can share information regarding technology, inventions. We can got to know news about any corner of the international countries and global news in a split of seconds. So it has made our life easier, but at the very same time, regarding the thing that's practical and abstract aspect, there is a study for the purpose of studying something. We can get a real knowledge from the internet, but for the purpose of sports activity, we can only know this way we can perform this exercise, this way we can play this sport. Other than that, we have to do it on. Moreover, it plays a part of a coach or a teacher. So we can conclude in that
Yeah,
way.
totally agree with, and I'm totally with about
I
like it
also
acts as
want
a
to
base
add one
root of
more
everything.
point to
Like
Govind's
when you talk
point.
about some knowledge about the cricket or the sports or the any kind of acting or anything, it acting as a base root to get the right information about that.
See,
I want to add one more point to Govind's point. Through internet, we get the international exposure. Now we can interact with any of the citizen of any of the country. Previously, we have to interact with the locals. Now we got opportunities to interact with the international people. So that will also enhance your skills as well as you will get to know the environment of that country. So that gives you a good
Yes,
yes,
I
exposure.
agree
definitely.
with your point, gentlemen, but we can also see that the physical activities is one of an important point because we have seen that nowadays children has not affected physically but psychologically too. They had affected such a way through the modern texts of upcoming, so therefore they were unable to coordinate with their studies, with their parents, with other friends as well. So we can see that the modern text has affected the physical activities in a very significant way.
time
And
up,
meanwhile, we have
Uh,
to consider.
time up. So we have done with our GD. That was means good cooperative GD. Everyone is given good knowledgeable and valuable data. So time up.